After some pretty warm conditions in the East County, it is starting to cool off nicely as we look at the almanac today. We're at 81 degrees. 77 is that 30-year average. But we're going to start to see things warm up here as we've got ourselves a heat advisory starting Monday in the coastal strip and into the inland microclimates. We have an excessive heat warning for all of the deserts into Imperial County. And then as we expand out, you can see it makes its way up into Los Angeles. We've got the conditions for the folks in Santa Barbara as well as in the Riverside and San Bernardino counties. So it's going to be another hot one, not as hot or as extended as the last one. Today we are in the mid-90s in the inland microclimates, already warming things up quite a bit. 94 in Valley Center, Ramona, as well as in El Cajon. Once you get towards the coastline, though, we were upper 70s to low 80s. Oceanside on the harbor, 77, 80 in Encinitas, 81 in downtown San Diego. And for the folks in Chula Vista, 84 degrees. Borrego Springs, 103. Looking towards the west, this marine layer that is sitting offshore will become non-existent over the next couple of days. Currently, we've cooled off from that 81, only down a couple degrees at 79 right now. West-northwest are the winds, and we'll see those at about 8 to 10 miles per hour, and we'll continue to see the heat build over the next couple days. Surf was fun today out of the southwest, 2 to 3 feet. Water temperature, 72 in the warmest spots. We are seeing moderate rip currents. Tide high in the morning dropping to the low at 331, 0.9. So if you can make it to some of the westerly or southwesterly beach breaks and reef breaks, you'll see some pretty decent waves. Got a taste of fall moving through the Great Lakes right now, but high pressure over the southeastern part of the country. As we move towards the west, it is a dominant feature for Colorado all the way out to the west coast. You can see the high pressure pushing everything out over the open ocean. That's why we're seeing temperatures much warmer up in the Bay Area than they would be for this time of year. Here's the culprit. High pressure continues to build in. We'll see this expand over the next 24 to 48 hours, and as it does, it'll kind of settle in over the Four Corners region, that being Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. Then eventually this low starts to come into the Pacific Northwest, and that's when we start to see a change in the atmosphere and more of a westerly flow instead of that big amplitude of the high pressure that will warm us up starting tomorrow through, say, Wednesday into Thursday. By the time we get to Thursday, the effects of this low will start to make its way in. The high will break down and allow things to cool just a little bit. Once the high pressure shifts a little bit, we'll see a little bit more of the onshore flow, giving us the late night, early morning clouds. However, we'll still stay toasty in the inland microclimates with those temperatures not cooling off until we get to, say, Thursday and Friday. And that goes for you folks in the mountains and deserts as well. Pretty hot to start the work week off, and then a slow but gradual trend to some more seasonal temperatures, and in fact, just a little bit below average. Steve and Kirsten?